Greetings, welcome to the Metriks JDA software. On the Assessment tab, you can start filling in the fields. For the job description, you can make the field large by dragging the corner. Fill out any other fields you can at this point. Don't worry if you don't know the answer, you can come back and fill it in later. Please note all data is saved automatically. Before we move on, let's take a short look at this graphic. This explains how Metriks breaks down a job. The example here is firefighter. We are going to divide the job into duties, then divide the duties into tasks. We then perform a task analysis to determine the physical demands. We use a percentage model for this process. In this example, we determined that there were 3 duties. Duty 1, traveling to a call. Duty 2 is waiting for a call. Duty 3 is working at the call. The firefighter spends 50% of their shift waiting for a call, 20% traveling to a call, and 30% working at the call. Let's look at Duty 2. What does a firefighter do while waiting for a call? We determined that we can sort the waiting into 2 tasks. 20% of the time is spent on paperwork and 80% is spent on preparations. Now for our first bit of math. What percentage of the day do they spend doing paperwork? We know they spend 50% of the day waiting, and they spend 20% of the waiting doing paper, so if we multiple those together we now know that they spend 10% of the workday doing paperwork. So in this example we perform 5 different task analysis. So let's focus on reaching. How do we determine what percentage of the workday is spent reaching? We look at how much reaching was done in each task. For example, reaching was done 25% of the preparation task. Since the preparation task is 40%, reaching accounts for 10% of the workday. Now we add up the amount of reaching for each task, and that gives us a total of 32% of the workday. Based on our categories, we can state that reaching is performed at the occasional level. But who wants to do all that math? Nobody. This is where the Metriks software becomes so helpful. The software takes care of all the math. Now back to our Amazon worker. We are doing 4 task analysis. So job duties are not required. We then enter the names of the 4 tasks and the percentage of the workday. You can get the names from the assignment. You can use any percentages you like as long as they add up to 100%, so we account for the full workday. Use the right side panel to navigate to the job tasks. The software pulls the information that you just entered. So task 1 is HOV pallet and accounts for 15% of the workday. The other 3 tasks are also set up. Now go back to the assignment, click on the video link for the HOV pallet. Watch the video. Please note this is actually just one video that I broke into clips. The HOV pallet clip is 40 seconds long. Once you are familiar with the contents of the video, go back and fill out task 1. Try your best. The learning outcome here is for you to become familiar with all the data we need to collect. You are not being graded on the specific content you enter. When considering the percentage, use the length of the video as the guide. This video is 40 seconds long, so if they are reaching for about 20 seconds, then score that as 50%. Please make note of your units of measurement. Repeat this process for the other 4 tasks. When completing the cognitive section, use what you observed in all 4 of the tasks. The definition is in the left column. You would enter the specific job requirement in the middle column. The final column is a level 1 to level 4 ranking system. There are 20 cognitive demands. The National Occupational Classification, NOC, is an online database that contains job information. This can be helpful as a cross-reference for your findings. For example, if the NOC rates the job as medium and you rate the job as medium, the employer would be more confident in your analysis. When I searched for packer, there was not an exact match, so I select the best match. You can copy and paste directly from the NOC. You can copy and paste directly from the NOC into your report. We are using this information as a cross-reference, so you do not need to edit the content. We are gathering the NOC number, the name, the NOC job description, and the NOC main duties. Let's take a look at the calculations page. The software will bring forward all the calculations from all 4 tasks and show you the total. Your only job is to select the correct category based on the table above. When rating strength, you will need to look at both the frequency and the amount of weight to confirm the correct category. Now we can generate the report. Go to the Generate Report tab. Click on Generate Report. Once the report has been created, you can download it to your computer. Please note you can generate the report multiple times if you need to go back and enter new data. The template is a Word document. The report shouldn't need a whole lot of editing. For a real report, you would definitely go through and fix any formatting or funny page breaks. You will need to add photos to the report.